So it's not just candidates that are attending these particular events, it is of course recruiters, recruitment agencies, and I want to introduce you in a few moments time to Mr. Mark Fletcher. He's the operations director for a recruitment agency called Lomaz. Now as it stands at this moment in time, they have over 500 jobs available now to be filled with people just like you. They're one of the largest independent specialist recruitment consultancies based in the east of England. We have a team of 50 dedicated consultants working with over 1,000 clients. They place over 1,000 people into jobs every year, and 500 vacancies are available at this moment, this second, today. So please welcome all Mr. Mark Fletcher. Hello, Mark. Nice to meet you, sir.
Hi, Mike. It's great to be here.
First and foremost, wow, what a company.
Thanks very much. Well, we've been in business for over 25 years. We set up in 1990 and we celebrated our 25th birthday last year. And yeah, we're really proud to have helped thousands of people find a great job and connect up with an employer that they'd love to work for.
So just by approaching Lomaz at the job show, there's hundreds of jobs already waiting to be filled.
Absolutely. I mean, we recruit in professional and technical areas, so we've got 7 sectors we specialise in. Information technology is the biggest. Then there's engineering, accountancy and finance, procurement, sales and marketing, executive search and food manufacturing. So if anyone watching is interested in jobs in any of those sectors, or they want to know how to get into those sectors and what kind of qualifications or advice we would offer to help them get that first step on the ladder, we'd love to see them at the show.
Because that's something, when we was chatting in the green room earlier on, Mark, one thing that really did stand out to me was the personal touch that Lomaz offers. Because it's not a case of, OK, let's just get people onto our books. It's let's get the people that we know we can find work for and really help them in so many different aspects.
Absolutely. I mean, I think, you know, it's really important to do the technology well. You've got to have a great CV and you've got to be able to email it to, you know, jobs that are online, of course. But, you know, when you send a job off online, it can feel like it's disappearing into a black hole and you're thinking, has anyone read that? Does anyone, you know that I'm looking? And we believe that, you know, we've got to get technology right, but we've also got to get the human side of recruitment right. And that's why we've got 50 consultants that are specialists in their particular part of the job market. And, of course, if you come along to the show, you'll get to meet one of those consultants. And, you know, they can talk you through what's available at the moment and give you some advice, and we'd love to see you there.
When you're familiar with making a phone call to a person, you put more trust in that company, don't you? And you know that you're in safe hands. And I think that's one thing after our conversations that's instilled in me, what Lomaz does, that I know so many recruitment agencies want to do, but sometimes it can get kind of lost in translation, lost in piles of paperwork. You seem to be very different in that respect.
Yeah, I mean, we want to be a very, you know, connected company. We want people to feel that they can approach us. You know, if you look at our website, there's a profile of all our consultants on there, so you can kind of go on and read up on who does what and kind of put a face to a name before you even apply for a job. Yeah. And of course, as you said, what's a great piece of advice is to pick up the phone and actually talk to one of our consultants and ask them their opinion on what's available right now and what your CV looks like and, you know, what you need to do to enhance your chances.
So if someone's registered for the job show and they come to the Lomaz stand or stall, or call it whatever you like, they come to the face of the company, what can they expect?
Well, as I say, you know, we've got 500 vacancies across those 7 sectors that I mentioned, and they're jobs from anywhere from sort of entry-level graduates, college leavers, right through to board director level positions, and of course, you know, managers and project managers and all sorts of things in between. So if someone comes to see us, they're going to get impartial advice, a friendly face, you know, a smile will welcome you, we'll give you some practical tips, and hopefully it'll be the start of a long ongoing relationship. I mean, one of the things I love, having worked in recruitment myself for about 14 years now, is, you know, there are people I placed 5 years ago in their first job that are now managing teams and are coming back to Lomaz and asking us to help build the next sort of tier of their business, so it's great. And
you also said when we was chatting earlier on, which I loved about that, you might be sometimes in some positions starting at an entry level, but you show the potential, the prospects within that company, within that position as it builds, and therefore that can be reflected in salaries as well.
Yeah, I mean, we do a salary survey every year, and the good news is that in professional and technical areas that we recruit in, you know, salaries are going up by about 4%. But, you know, really, of course, people want to advance their careers, and it's not just about the money, that's one factor, but people are also looking for opportunities to learn new skills. You know, they want to develop, they want to train, they want a job that's stimulating and interesting, and they want a great manager. And that was what came out of our recent survey, which is also available on our website, by the way.
Which everybody should log on to. It's funny because when I look back and when we're children and we're moving through the education system and we get that one day where we go into the careers advice officer's room and they say, what do you want to be? It's almost flipped on its head now. It's almost like, what do you want to do? Let us put you in contact with the people that can give you that chance.
I mean, one of the things I love about doing things like the job show is this chance to talk to young people and give them a sense of the breadth of career opportunities that are out there, because, you know, they may have a very narrow view of what jobs are available, and, you know, there are jobs that, frankly, didn't exist 5 years ago, didn't exist a year ago. I mean, things like digital media and some of the things that are happening around social media are really exciting.
Now, you're going to be at the first event, aren't you? You're going to be at the Peterborough, Cambridgeshire event.
We will be there on the 25th of February, absolutely.
I think there's going to be a lot of people queuing up to actually speak to people like you. So let's just remind you all about those very, very important points. Now, remember, Cooper Lomaz is one of the largest independent specialist recruitment consultancies. They're based in the east of England. They have a team of over 50 dedicated consultants working with over 1,000 clients. They place over 1,000 people into jobs each year, and as it stands at this very moment, there are over 500 vacancies that are available for people just like you. Now, we only really need one job. There's 500 just with Cooper Lomaz recruitment. Wow, the possibilities are endless. So again, I ask you, are you happy in the job that you're in, or are you just settling because it kind of keeps you in the manner you're accustomed to? Listen, don't sell yourself short. It's a big world out there. So where's the first event? I can tell you where the first event is. It's in Peterborough and Cambridgeshire on the 25th of February at Peterborough United Football Club, an easy place to find. And the jobs are there waiting for you. All you have to do is register. It's as simple as that. So if you've got one of those scanners on your phone or your tablet computer, scan the code. That will take you straight through to the registration form, or get on our website, idealworld.tv, the job show, and then you'll see that big banner in the middle. Click it. Once you've clicked it, up comes the registration form. Simple and easy. Just select the event you want to go for. It's so, so easy. Now, Mark, thank you so much, my friend. It's been a real pleasure. I'll come back to you all a little bit later on.